Have you been watching our show? Outside of some great healthy cooking recipes, why don't we see what other knowledge you have taken home? Why don't we review what you have learned? Let's take a quick quiz over some of the nutritional information that has been presented to you. Why don't we start with a true or false? All chocolate is bad and should be preserved as a dessert. Well, we've been taught that chocolate is a dessert and should be enjoyed in minimal amounts only. So the question is true if you are referring to conventional chocolate found in regular grocery stores. But it's false, however, for raw chocolate with over 100 beneficial nutrients. Raw chocolate is more of a superfood and can be enjoyed anytime. With its rich profile and nutrient-dense composition, it's hard to overdose. Would you like to learn how to make your own? Review our February 2012 edition so you can see how unbelievably easy it is to make raw chocolate at home. So, talking about sweets, foods that you might not even think might spike your blood sugar levels due to the inherent sugar content. Tell me, looking at the choices below, which of the following options presented has the least amount of sugar? A, half a cup of Bush's baked beans. B, 1 cup of Special K cereal. C, 16 ounces of whole milk. Or D, 4 teaspoons of pure sugar. Out of all the choices, you'd spike your blood sugar least by eating 4 teaspoons of sugar. The reason, if you read the labels and apply the formula for figuring out the amount of sugar per serving, you'd know that a half a cup of baked beans by Bush has 6.5 teaspoons of sugar, and a serving of Special K is 5. Do you remember the formula? It is grams of carbohydrates minus grams of fiber divided by 4. And that way you will always be able to see how many teaspoons of sugar any particular product really contains. And in case you didn't know, an average 16-ounce serving of milk also comes with 5.5 teaspoons of sugar. Didn't know that. Now, our snacks and drinks are loaded with sugar, and the choice that we make is also the choice that either degenerates or regenerates our body. So with summer road trips just a month away, tell me, what choice would you make in keeping yourself healthy and hydrated on your drive? A, Diet Cola. B, sports drink. C, fruit juice. Or D, water. Staying energized and alert on the road is important. With all the sweeteners and preservatives found in conventional drinks, even the ones labeled diet or maybe thought by you to be more natural like fruit juice, in picking the right thirst quencher, you always need to consider sugar, effects of artificial ingredients, even the shelf life of the product. Out of all the choices given to you, D, water is the best. Your body needs to stay hydrated to stay alert, and despite all the marketing of sports drinks as a form of hip hydration, plain water will do the best. Now, let's talk about healthy additions. We know that adding fish to our diets adds healthy omega-3 fats. Some people, however, swear that they just can't get past the fishy smell of fish. So, what is the strong fishy smell due to? A, lack of freshness. B, overcooking. C, undercooking. Or D, fish is naturally smelly. Well, you might be sensitive, but the reality is strong smell is usually due to either lack of freshness or overcooking. So pick fresh and don't turn your fish fillet into rubber. And that way you'll be able to access all the nutrients that benefit your health. So now that you might recommit yourself to eating fish, a lot of people avoid buying fish because they don't know what to look for. So what should you look for? A, date on label. B, source, farmed or wild. C, trust your eyes and nose. Or D, all of the above. All of the above is the answer. So if unsure, ask your local fishmonger for a quick lesson, and if something smells fishy, like dodgy labeling or indeterminable source, maybe even overly strong smell or slime, move on. A compromised product is compromised in nutrition as well. It'll have nothing to offer you. Now, talking about product quality, what is the problem with eating conventional turkey meat? A, limited taste and nutritional profile. B, traces of vaccines and antibiotics. C, negative impact on animals' life and environment. Or D, all of the above. D, all of the above are the problems of conventional farming and the turkeys they produce. So out of all the answers, whether you care more for the taste or the care of the animal, Local farmers that raise turkeys naturally are the way to go. And surprisingly, right now is a great time to pre-order, even though Thanksgiving is officially months away, because real food does not grow in a day. Give your farmer a heads up on that you might want a real turkey when the time comes to set the table. Now, setting the table and breaking bread. Most of us know that gluten is found in wheat. Out of the choices below, however, what other grains can contain gluten? A. Quinoa. B. Rye. C. Oats. Or D. All of the above. Well, if you've been trying to avoid gluten by eating rye bread or having oats in the morning instead of toast, sorry to tell you, but gluten can be found in both of those. So both B and C are the answer. You might have also learned that by sprouting grains, you decrease gluten because of the plant sprouts feed on gluten in order to grow. But why would you soak or sprout seeds, nuts, or beans? A. Activate enzymes. B. Neutralize anti-nutrients. C. Increase nutrition. Or D. All of the above. What's so amazing is that just by soaking and then letting your beans, nuts, or seeds sprout, you do all of the above. So D is the answer. And honestly, if you've seen one of our segments dealing with this particular topic, you know you don't have to do much. You just set it and forget it. And then, of course, reap all of those nutritional benefits with minimal prep work. It's truly amazing. So, now that we're at the end of the review, how did you do? Was there something that caught your attention? Is there something that you need to review? Whether you need a recipe or some direction, these stories and more might already be in your chiropractor's library. So ask if you can access them and learn a little bit more.